Hi there, my name's Toby Witzke. I'm a certified personal trainer, and in this video I want to give some information about the Extreme Home Fitness Program P90X. Have you seen the infomercials? They promise a lot. But it really is possible to gain 3 pounds of muscle and get leaner in just 90 days following this program. Of course, it's possible to not get these results, and I want to check and see if you make any of these mistakes that really would prohibit you getting this type of success with the program. First off, is P90X right for you? If you just want to improve your fitness, maybe you have a need to manage your weight loss, you want to defend against health risks. I mean, this program includes both nutrition, diet, and physical activity. And these things are essential to avoiding chronic health problems down the road if you don't get these two things right. Now, the program is fairly intense, and it's going to help if you've got some level of physical activity in your background. Maybe you were in sports in high school. You may have been 20 years of sedentary lifestyle since then, but it's going to help if you've got some type of history of a physical background. And if you're seriously out of shape, that's not going to prevent you from having success and being able to use this program. But there are some reasons where you need to be cautious, and let's cover those. When P90X might not be right for you, it's going to be when you need to get medical clearance, when you really need to speak to your physician to get their approval. And what's recommended there, what personal trainers are instructed to do, is have the client complete a physical activity readiness questionnaire, which is also known as a PAR-Q. You can research this get the form online, but generally it's going to ask you things like this. Has your doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition, that you should only do physical activity recommended by a doctor? Do you ever feel pain in your chest when you do physical activity? In the past month, have you ever had chest pain when you were not doing physical activity? Do you ever lose your balance or get dizzy when lose consciousness? Have you ever have bone or joint problems that could be made worse by a change in physical activity? Is your doctor currently prescribing any drugs, for blood pressure or heart condition? Or if you know of any other reason why you should not do physical activity. These are the types of questions, if you answer yes to any of them, that you need to talk to your physician and get his approval or her approval before you begin a physical activity program. All right, that's when the program's not for you, or when you need clearance ahead of time. Now let's talk about the periodization program. That's a concept just in fitness in general. Inside the P90X program, it's called muscle confusion. But another reason when this program is not right for you is when you need a change. I mean, obviously, this is an intense program. It's designed around the 90 days. So once you finish your 90 days, you really need to take a break from it. You could do a couple cycles a year, but there is a time when you need to be off of P90X. And in effect, you're just following a standard fitness concept called the periodization concept. Personally, I don't use P90X, but then there's a reason for that. I'm over 50, and I'm very physically fit, so I don't need it. I don't need to brag, but I've got a body fat percent less than 10%. I've got, I can do 20 pull-ups. And so I'm really in a maintenance program. P90X is an intense program. I would use it if I was a mixed martial arts fighter or a wrestler or a rower, in some competitive realm where I needed my total body, fitness to come into play. But I really don't need that. I'm just trying to maintain. So, I mean, there's situations where P90X is not right for you, but for the vast majority of people, it's going to be right for them. Okay, let's take a look at all the different ways that you can blow it with P90X, or just not get the results you're looking for. By far, diet's the number one. And the reasons of that are many. I mean, you can just have a lot of different outcomes with diet related to your P90X experience. Generally, nobody's going to be able to adapt their diet completely to the recommendations in the P90X program. So there's going to be room for improvement in different phases. Each time you do another cycle of the program, try to adopt more of what's taught in the diet modules. But it's essential to understand your starting point. In other words, where is your current diet in relation to the recommendations that they're making in the program? But the diet troubles you can run into are also many. For example, if you haven't been very active and you undertake something as physically extreme as the P90X program, you're going to develop a hunger related to that workout. And if you haven't experienced that, if you're not used to dealing with that, it's going to be something for you to learn to manage. But especially if you say you've worked out and you go for a meal after the workout, you're going to be powerfully hungry. If you try to rely on salad, you're going to be coming back hungry real soon after that meal. And there's just a lot of opportunities for improvement in the diet. Even if you've adopted what's in the program, there's lots of levels of improvements you can make in your diet that you can explore and just, it can be juices, it can be more concentrated ingestion of quality nutrients that are concentrated, say, for instance, in the juicer form for vegetables. All right, the other opportunity for improving your P90X results is really quality, and by quality I mean the quality with which you perform the movements, the exercises. If you're kicking your legs in order to get up into a pull-up, it's not the same as concentrated, smooth movement throughout the full range of the exercise. So it's possible to get through, to take it as an opportunity to just get through the workout. But the more you concentrate, the more you focus your mind on the mind to muscle connection as you do your movements, the better improvements and the better muscular development you're going to get. All right, that's all for this video. I'm going to wrap up, and if you want to learn more about information about P90X, you can visit my site, and also you can learn about me at myfitnessforlifenow.com. Have a good one.